Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Let's see the stat sheet here for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And from Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Prince. And it's Jackson in at the two guard. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
So the Bucks win the tip. Lillard against Maxey. Lopez passes to Lillard. Misses from short range. Now Philadelphia with it. Maxey with it, and Lopez picks him up. Embiid a screen on Lopez. For three, Maxey. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Lillard looking around. The kick out to Kuzma. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Now here's Maxey. Pass to George. Now here's Oubre. Over Jackson. Oubre can't hit. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And here are the Sixers now. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And the shot goes in.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Pass to Lopez. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Maxey against Lillard. 5 on the clock. Lopez can't hit. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Edwards. The rebound by the Bucks. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the 76ers, Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Lillard. 23 points his last outing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
He's a 3-level scorer, Damian Lillard, this time getting to work inside.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Buries it from 3. And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Attention fans, here come your Bucks breaker crew.
And these point guards are making a big impact on defense as we take a look at the steals leaders so far this season. Tyrese Maxey, number 1.
I just love how he spends so much energy managing the game at the offensive end. It's really amazing that he's also one of the premier ball thieves in the league as well.
Well, he should enjoy it as good as he is as a defender. I mean, if he's on you, you can't relax at all. He gives opposing point guards nightmares. Activity, energy are just too much for some guys to deal with.
Now here's George. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
That's good from George. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team. You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Maxey against Kuzma. Maxey passes to George. Oubre on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Kuzma with the ball. Jackson surveying the D. And it's Lopez, that time on the assist from Jackson.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer. The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive, a credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And so he hits both. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Now here's Oubre. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Three-pointer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
Jackson outside. Portis for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Maxey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Over Lillard. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
First and lowest turnovers a game, second in three-point field goal percentage, and they've got a spot in the top 5 teams when it comes to points off turnovers. These guys never hesitate to make the most of any opportunity they get to turn sloppy ball handling into quick points.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. Here's Kuzma, still without a bucket. Lillard left side. Jackson outside. Portis right side. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
From 12 feet, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
No excuse for losing one like that. I mean, you have to commit to playing hard throughout the entire game.
A sensational score, but what I like about Lillard is he has a sense for when to step on his offensive game.
Pass to Embiid, and stolen by Jackson. To the inside, and stolen by Edwards. And they're on the run. Here's Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's got 9 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Clock at 2. George with the bucket.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
George against Jackson. Pass to Prince. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Kuzma, the pass to Portis. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's Edwards on the wing. No made baskets yet. Here's Oubre. No good from 11 feet.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. And Milwaukee has possession. 6-point game. Prince, a screen on Maxey. And the dunk by Lillard.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
Things off. Maxey passes to George. Here's Grimes. Up top, Maxey, defended by Lillard. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Trent with it. Oubre picks him up. Trent, the pass to Jackson. Trent against Oubre. Inside. Here's Prince. Back to Trent. Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Lillard against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Maxey. For Philadelphia, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. The Bucks have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Jackson outside. Prince, the pass to Portis. Shoots over Maxey. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has got 5 now.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Milwaukee making some changes. Green comes in for Jackson, and it's Porter Jr. in for Lillard. Philadelphia has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Lowry, the pass to George. Here's Yabusele. They still need this. It's hauled in by Portis.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Porter. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Porter against Lowry. Here's Porter. He's scoreless. Portis finds Trent. Portis the screen. Trent, the pass to Portis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter. And everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league. and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead and grant the combination of Giannis and Lillard one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up. Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
George, good.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Now here's Porter. No points yet. Pass to Trent.
Philadelphia foul. Paul George. First personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
At the line for two, Gary Trent Jr.
That's good from Trent. Both shots good from the strike.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Porter against Lowry. Pass to Grimes. 4-3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Porter to the middle. Here's Portis. And he lays it up and in. Portis has got 9 points. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Brook Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Green. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Trent in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Here's Grimes. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, running the offense, just one of Lowry's many talents.
Porter against Lowry, and Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Lillard's checked in for Porter Jr. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Lopez passes to Green. Now Lillard. Trent outside.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Now, into the lineup for your Bucks, number 44, Andre Jackson.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 11.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Lowry surveys the D. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Lopez.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Jackson, the pass to Lillard. And that misses. That would have put him up. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Oubre. Here's Grimes. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Now here's Jackson. Yet to see a basket. They get the rebound. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Screen by Embiid. Maxey. Milwaukee with the rebound. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer. You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Embiid, high post. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Oubre. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by the Bucks.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Trent's shot is off. The Sixers trailing. Outside Edwards. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Lopez. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Embiid's got 11 points.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
at the point guard position. These are the players who have really been consistent from the charity stripe this year. Second, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, when this group goes to the line, odds are they're sinking their shots. As a result, the defense really has to question whether they can be as aggressive as they'd like to be.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Trent outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Lowry, good.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Inside. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid inside. Covered by Lopez. Embiid can't hit. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Jackson outside. Pass to Kuzma. Fires from deep. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Maxey on the wing. From the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Jackson outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Jackson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Maxey. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Embiid from outside. Oh, Embiid hits from outside.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Maxey against Lillard. Trent outside. Fires the 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Sixers lead by 3. Outside Oubre. Driving to the basket. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
And Kelly Oubre Jr. knows exactly when to knife to the basket. Really good decision there.
Pass to Trent. Kuzma outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Kuzma's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Maxey against Lillard. And there's the screen. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 7.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Bucks trail by 4. Jackson outside. Kuzma for three. The rebound by Lowry.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
For three, Maxey. Oubre passes to Maxey. Lopez against Embiid. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lopez. Jackson against Lowry. Back to Lillard. This one for three. Oh, Lillard laces in a three.
Very few shoot the three ball as well as Lillard does, so you want him taking those shots as much as possible.
Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Maxey finds Embiid. Oubre with it. Takes the three. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Trent. And stolen by Edwards. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And it's Maxey missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Jackson, the pass to Lillard. Kuzma for three. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Edwards. It's stolen by Trent. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Green's checked in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Jackson. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Right side Maxey. Kicks it to George. Here's the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Green. Back to Lillard. From behind the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Maxey surveys. George outside. The 3-ball. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Outside Porter.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
No good on the second free throw. The Sixers leading. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Milwaukee, their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. And of course the 76ers now 7.5 games back.
Well, right now for the 76ers, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Portis. The layup misses. The 76ers shooting at 45% of the game so far. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Tyrese Maxey at the line for one.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Lillard against Maxey. Lillard outside. Outside for Porter. He shoots a three. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And in today's NBA, you need your point to be able to get his own. Here are the top scorers among point guards in the league. Tyrese Maxey is second, and of course Damian Lillard.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Prince. Now Portis. Drummond defending. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Grimes. 1:24 left in the first half of this game. George's shot is off. Bucks trail by 4. And the foul called on Paul George. So that'll be his second foul of the game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Green. And the 76ers shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Lillard against Maxey. To the wing on the left. Here's Yabusele. No points so far. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one up. It's tipped.
Using that 7'2" wingspan, very effective. Porter's just obliterated that shot.
Porter, the pass to Lillard. Portis with a screen on Maxey. It's stolen by Drummond. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Porter. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Gershon Yabusele. First personal foul.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Philadelphia shooting 42% in the second quarter. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Portis left side. Gets an open look and hits it. And the Bucks lead by 1. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Bucks on top, leading by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at the Bucks, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And guys, let's move on and talk about that first half from Damian Lillard. He is having himself a game.
I like the aggressiveness. He's pushing the action, looking for his shots. I think he's going to be tough to stop tonight.
He has that air of confidence about him. You can't deny that. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.